Hello, loves. Okay, so I don't know what this title is gonna say because I'm feeling called just to, you know, just like pull cards. I don't have like a specific message in this moment. And that's because I'm getting so many messages all at once. And I just feel like I need to channel a little reading for you guys. So I was like, okay, let's just let the cards speak here. One thing I'm getting for like love is I keep getting like two souls coming together, and I keep hearing like you heal my nervous system. So it's like you guys heal each other's nervous system. Like this is a very healing love and soul connection here. It feels like there could be someone having an awakening or an epiphany about all of this, and you know, like someone realizing like, oh my gosh, like how special a connection is, or how special, like it feels like someone is feeling very blessed to have crossed paths with another soul. Like, what did I do to deserve this? You know, kind of a thing. But they're recognizing that they've never felt so seen or safe or supported or held or something, like, you know, as they, it's like literally like you calm me, you soothe me, you heal me, you are like medicine, you feed my soul, like, you know, it's like that. Okay, so that's like one energy that's like coming through very strongly. I'm also getting something about like I won't back down. Like, so this is a separate, this is like another like message coming through. Feels like someone is challenging you or testing you. Okay. This could be like, I don't know, it could be about anything, but I'm just getting like, okay, this could actually be like, I just, 10 of Pentacles just came out. So this could actually be like someone in your family or someone that you work with. This also feels like, I don't know, for me, it feels like a vibe of February. Because February, the way that I'm seeing February as, you know, as an oracle, as a seer, I'm seeing February as a lot of the pieces falling into place. Like a puzzle. Like I'm seeing like all these puzzle pieces floating down. There's this like half done puzzle on a table, and like all these pieces are just falling down from like the ether, and they're just falling and clicking into their place in the puzzle. So for me, that's the vibe of February. And it feels very 10 of Pentacles, where and honestly, I think it'll be more like the second half of February, more so as we move into like Pisces season, but Aquarius season for sure will be beautiful in many ways too, right? So you are in 10 Pentacles. You're in a 10 of Pentacles timeline. You're in 10 Pentacles timeline. Bottom of the deck is the Mother of Cups. There's that love. Who I'm talking to, you are embodying Queen of Cups energy. Like, people can feel this like very like mystical, ethereal, spiritual energy kind of, you know, radiating off of you. People are seeing you as very in tune, very connected, very, also just very like compassionate and kind and loving. Like that's just the energy that you give off. Like people can literally feel that coming from you, okay? They don't even have to know you. They could be a total stranger. They could be someone who comes across your Instagram profile. Like, people just, they sense it and feel it, right? The 9 of Wands just came out, which speaks of like wounded warrior. It's the 9, and then you have a 10. So it's also like the end of that cycle. We have completion. We have a lot of like, you know, I'm actually going to take the I'm going to take the Queen of Cups here. You're vibrating in the frequency of love. And that's why this is like now aligning in. And it feels like it's happening very fast. I'm very drawn to the swirl, like the circles, the rings around this. So for me, it's also like some kind of eternal energy, like lineage, ancestral, like that's a lot of energy maybe that's showing up for you or coming through. But also it just feels kind of like whoosh, like, you know, and it kind of feels like day and night energy, right? Like your life is going to change, like drastically, like, but like day and night, like just boom, like that. You know, it's like, it would be like a rags to, it was like Cinderella. Cinderella's energy's been coming through like with analogies and examples, but it's like literally going from rags to riches, like Cinderella, like she went from rags to riches, and it just literally happened, boom, like that, right? So that's what I'm kind of getting here, is like that kind of energy for your own life. Like, you are the wounded warrior, and you are like moving fast, like all this, it's basically like, see how like it's like circling around. It's like you're the 9 of Wands in your life right now, but this is like what's circling around you. It's like literally swirling around you. That's why, as the Queen of Cups, that's why you can literally like sense it and feel it. And you're like, I may not be able to see exactly what is coming in or swirling around me or what I'm feeling, you know, that's about to happen in my life, but I can feel it around me. Literally. I know you guys have thought that. I know you guys have felt that. That's this. But you've been struggling with a lot of, like, it just feels like your 3D reality has been very challenging. It just feels like, you know, like, I can't take any more of this. Like, just kind of like, you know, like, enough is enough, you know? And that's also what I mean by like taking a stand, because I think that you guys are finding your power again. It's like the universe made this happen. Yeah, see, look, confusion. Exactly. This just like fell out. Confusion, because Four of Pentacles, this is about like fearful energy, lack, scarcity, like, you know, like I've got to like hold on to my money. Like, you know, there's something about like, you know, that scarcity with money and stuff. Maybe you have been penny pinching, maybe you've been budgeting, maybe you've been like, I have to like watch what I spend. I don't know, but there's something around like, you know, the money, confusion, challenges, but also the fact that you guys have been going through this like transition, you know. Exactly. All of this had to happen so that you could reconnect and find your power within again. And step back into that power of the magician. So right now, it's like you're vibrating in the Queen of Cups, Mother of Cups, magician energy. Many, many, many of you guys, and even clients of mine that I'm reading for right now and working with, their vibration is like super high. Like, I have to say to them, like, be very like aware of your thoughts and your words and everything right now, because your manifestation power is insanely strong. So you can call in literal like instant manifestations, both negative or positive, depending on your thoughts and words and, you know, visions and things. But anyways, it's like all of this, like, so what I meant by like taking a stand was like, you kind of have gotten into this space of like, it almost feels like you're, you know, flipping off the universe. Like, screw you, universe. Like I freaking did all the things. I've gone through all the, you know, the crap, and, you know, like, I'm freaking done. And that is kind of the energy that the universe, it's like the universe was trying to get you to that point of remembrance of your power, of your solar plexus, of your strength, of I reclaim this, I demand this, like I'm worthy, I'm deserving, you know? And it's like that's where the universe was trying to reopen you, you know, to reconnect to that power within of, no, I am deserving, and I do, you know, deserve all the things because I am powerful and strong, and I have been through so much and I've persevered, right? Like all that stuff, right, guys? It was trying to get you back. Like you don't just like wake up and go, oh, I'm the magician. The magician is a power it's a power that we all can tap into, right? But it's a power that you truly connect to and rise into once you have gone through some ego deaths and dark nights and, you know, all those things. Because it is that vibe of like getting like to the point where you're just fed up, right? We don't change and have like miraculous like epiphanies and transformations, you know, when we're just like, when life is like all going our way and like, you know, the pain is always the portal, and you guys have known a lot of pain and a lot of pain portals, and that's, again, it's like you had to get back here. Okay, so let's keep going. Look, Father of Cups is on the bottom of the deck after the Magician. So we have divine counterparts here. You know, and I was getting that really strong message of like this very like healing, you soothe and heal me. Your energy is soothing. Your energy is just like, ugh, like I can't get enough of it. I want it in my life forever. Okay, these two right here these are divine counterparts. These are like the spiritual divine power couple, you know what I mean? Like it would be like Yeshua and Mary Magdalene, you know what I mean? Like that's like, and that could be relevant too. Like maybe they're really like connected to you, to your union, or just to you in general, whatever it is, but they are coming through, and I am feeling them like right here in these cards. So they could be guiding this divine union, you know, twin flames, whatever it is. Okay. Where are we at? 12 minutes? All right, cool. This isn't going to be very long, but yeah, look, Father of Cups. So I'm also getting that for a lot of you guys, you've been healing a lot of mother-father wounds, emotional trauma, stuff tied to your mother and father, and like the trauma or wounding that, like, you know, as a child you experienced, or whatever it is, whatever it is, right? For a lot of you guys, it like super affected you and your relationship with success, money, self-worth, like all that. So you've been healing a lot of those wounds, and as you've been healing those wounds or whatever it is, you know, healing these relationships, healing these patterns, that's also been like opening up a lot of this like, you know, more of your power. Okay, so it's like you've been taking your power back from that. You could also be seeing the swans. Like you could be getting a lot of the swan references, especially for like divine union confirmations. The cheetah, that could be relevant also. 7 of Cups and the Tower. I'm hearing shattering the illusion. That's you guys. I feel like your vision is very clear in this magician energy. I feel like you guys are seeing right through the illusion. The illusions are shattered. You could be going through a tower moment, or maybe you recently went through a tower moment because some kind of illusion was shattered around a relationship, a person, a job. It could be anything. But the illusions are being shattered so that you can see more clearly and be more focused. And so you could be more in the alignment, you know, of your 10 Pentacles. I'm also seeing that you are calling in a lot. Okay, so it's almost like you could even feel like a little overwhelmed, like, because I feel like things are crashing into your life, like left and right. Okay, you have alchemized a lot of pain. Okay, so I want you to like take just a second, and I want you to think of like just the stuff that you have had thrown your way like your whole life, like every, you know, like the big things, the losses, the grievances, the betrayals, the heartbreaks. Okay, like you kept going, you kept the faith, you kept pushing, right? So I want you to think of all this pain that you have literally been healing, and like, and not only for yourself, but you're like healing and transmuting trauma and pain for your entire family and bloodlines. Okay? That is so much. So think of all that pain, all that darkness, right? Well, think of all that darkness and pain, and then think of the mirror. Think of the opposite side reflecting back. All of that pain and shadow, it's the opposite, and what you've alchemized it into is abundance, love, like 10 Pentacles, options, opportunities, feeling more powerful, being more spiritually connected. Like all that darkness, you've been alchemizing it into power, literally. Okay, so it's like the darkness and the shadow no longer outweighs the light and the good and the happy. You have transmuted so much of that darkness, that heaviness, that ick, the karma, like, right? Okay, so it is now, it's no longer that. It is now like this, you know? Okay? So, all right, let's keep going here. Where we at? 17 minutes. All right. Let me get, can you tell me a little bit more about the Father of Cups and the Mother of Cups? With the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, because for some reason I grouped these together, and I feel like they go together. Like there could be like divine counterparts here, where there's some confusion, where there's some holding back. Okay. Words left unsaid. That's what I'm getting. Words left unsaid. Oh, look. Empress is showing up. Divine Feminine. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. So we had two cards that just came out like this. It's the Ten of Wands and the Hangman. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So there's a couple soulmates here. And one of the soulmates, they have been feeling just very stuck in their life and in their head. And there's been a lot of confusion, and there's like this holding back. Okay. Also a lot of heaviness, but this heaviness isn't like, ugh, like the thought of you just, ugh, you know, it's so heavy. It's not like that at all. It's because someone feels the same, is what I want to say. Like they feel it too. Okay. That's what's coming through. They feel the same, and they feel it too. Okay. It also feels like one of these soulmates is transmuting a lot of darkness, a lot of shadow, okay? Someone could be very wealthy. Someone could come from a very rich family, or they have created their own wealth, okay? But I do feel for some of you guys, there could be something about like a family name. This could be a famous family name. Generational wealth. Okay, that could be part of the reason why someone held back, because of their status, because of their name. Like it would be like, it's no different than like in the, you know, old days, back in our you know, other lifetimes, etc., where it was like, you know, the lowborns could not be with the highborns, you know, and it's very much this vibe. So I'm also getting like a judgmental family. Like maybe this person comes from a family with money and maybe they're just very snobby. They, you know, if you don't think the way we do, then you're not welcome. It feels very snobby. It feels very low vibrational, to be honest. So it almost feels like, you know, like this person's the generational curse breaker. They are the ones kind of like breaking that all. And anyways, but that could have directly maybe affected. And maybe it doesn't even have to be wealth. It could be like culture. It could be religion. But it does feel like something related to family, and it feels like, you know, generational. Like that's how it's always been. Okay, kind of a thing. Okay, so let me see, is this, oh yeah, okay, look, the Six of Wands, which is yes. So what I was about to ask before, right, like this came out before, okay, the blue butterfly is also very significant. And I do want to say that the blue butterfly is very significant also to a lot of twin flame journeys, okay? And that's all I'm going to say about it. But does that mean if you're seeing blue butterflies, you are a twin flame or you're on the journey or whatever? You know, no, that's not what it means. I'm just saying that it is a significance for many twins. Okay. But it's a yes. So what I was about to ask was like, is this person, is someone like planning to take some kind of action here? Because right here, this is just heaviness, burdens. It is a 10, so it does speak of completion. So it feels like the cycle of like heaviness and burdens is over. And this person has just kind of been in some kind of limbo. Just kind of like, whatever, you know. This also is a card of spiritual awakening and enlightenment. So, tell me more about the Six of Wands as a yes for action. Can you please show me action? Hold on. The card just came out. Oh, it's the Emperor. Yeah, that's a big fat yes. Okay. Heck yeah. So this is a divine masculine energy here. This is masculine. Yeah, this is a divine masculine who, I don't know, they've been hanging out, they've been watching, whatever. Like, there's something about like getting back into good graces or making amends. But again, this is counterpart energy. This is not someone who's like karmic, toxic, or anything like that. Like, this is just someone that, you know, I don't know. It wasn't meant to align maybe until now. I don't know. But okay. And then tell me more about like this 10 Pentacles. Because this 10 Pentacles is also like, for, you know, for a lot of you guys here, it's just a lot of stability coming in. Like you're straight up in like your life, you're living in the 10 of Pentacles, and it is showing up like now. Okay. So it'll start showing up for you in February, March, so on and so forth. But you are in that cycle. You are absolutely, yeah, look, the World card, exactly. More of the round circles, okay? You're done. It's over. You completed it. Like the biggest of the big, you know, and that's how you found your power again. You know, you rediscovered your power and strength, and like, it was going through everything you've gone through, you know what I mean? But also this speaks of like this brand new cycle. Again, it's like new beginning after closure and completion. And look at, there's the 9 of Cups, 10 Pentacles, wishes fulfilled, 9, 10, okay? And then Justice. I feel like there is coming face to face with someone. Like these two right here, they're like facing each other, right? See? But I also feel like right now in this moment, like there could be conversations coming up for you where you are literally like standing in your power, but you are like not backing down and you are standing in your truth with people. Okay? Like there is, you know, it's not like being like combative or like, you know, no, it's just literally like, it's almost like you're done with other people like trying to overpower you is what I'm kind of getting here. Like it could be people who don't know how to like just talk and have a civil conversation. Like it's always people that have to get loud, raise their voice, be super drama-lamy, dramatic. Like I'm kind of getting that. And you're just like, and maybe it worked before. Maybe these people are just a little, you know, maybe temperamental, or they fly off the handle, or they're just not. I'm kind of getting this like freaking like someone like being like a wild card. Like you don't know what personality you're going to get that day. You don't know what personality is going to show up. Okay. It's giving like very much like that. Okay. Like you can be really nice, but you can also be absolutely freaking insane, you know? And that is a really, that hot, cold, that, you know, it gives, what it does is it's actually a form of ABUSE, okay? Because, and to maybe grow up in that kind of environment with people who have energy like that, or personalities like that, or maybe you're in a relationship with someone like that, or you have been like, but all I'm getting is like literally someone just being like, wah, 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 so loudmouth. They just, you know, they pop off at the mouth. And in the past, it affected you. Like it had some kind of control over you, but now it doesn't. I'm getting like you broke free from that. Like you literally did close that cycle, and you didn't just close it maybe with this person or with certain people. You closed that cycle with everyone and everything. So it's like this fearlessness. Again, it goes back to the power. Like, it's like, I don't care who you are. Like, I broke those patterns and cycles and I healed those wounds, and like, I'm back in my power, and I will look you right in the eye, and I will look you right in the face, and I will say my truth, you know? And you can get loud and you can get insane and act crazy. It's not going to affect me the way maybe it did before. You know, it's kind of like that, right? So, which feels like narcissistic energy, to be honest. And that's literally how you take the power away from a narcissist. You literally just stop reacting. Like, you just do not give them the time of day. You do not interact. You don't entertain. You don't, you know, and that it literally, it cuts off their like lifeline, you know, from having that kind of control, right? So anyways, that's what I'm kind of getting here. Okay, so you're in your power and you are not messing around, okay? Because you know that like a lot of wonderful things are happening for you. How could they not? It's the law of attraction. Like all the healing, all the good you do, like that comes back to you. What you put out, you will get back eventually, right? So, and it's also showing, right? Like you ended the cycle. You balance karmic scales of justice on certain levels for sure. Big karmic cycles. Now you're like in this mode of like fulfillment, emotional happiness, emotional readiness. Like you're not only calling it in like, oh, I'm ready, or like it's like you literally are ready for it. Like you're in the Mother of Cups, Father of Cups. This is emotional readiness, emotional mastery, especially her, because she's like that giving and receiving love, and it's like the most love you can possibly, it's unconditional. Okay. And I do feel that there is someone, a soul connection, right, that I feel like you had that effect on someone, or you know, like someone had the effect of very soul nurturing energy, and I feel like it has really spark something in someone. Okay. But yeah, that's what I've got. So I'm gonna leave this here, you guys, because I'm wiped. Like I said, I've been working all day with my clients since early this morning. Well, no, since early this morning at 9 a.m. we started the day with our Magdalene Isis Mystery School. And so we gathered for our Circle of Light Mystery School, and then I've had clients back to back, and it's like already like almost the sun's going down now. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. If you guys want to connect with me one-on-one, you want to connect with my gifts, all of my different like options, services, etc. is in the description box. Just send me an email and we will get you set up. If you are interested in joining our mystery school, we would love to have you. We are going into February, so you know, enrollment is open. And basically when you sign up for the mystery school, you're signing up for 4 Sundays of gathering. So for 4 weeks of gathering. And it is recorded and it is on Zoom, but you will gather with us for 4 Sundays. And then after that, if you wish to enroll again, you know, you can. The price for the month is $111, and it's just phenomenal. So we're really starting to tune in more with working with like our telepathy, but our psychic ability, tuning in with frequencies, like energy wise, like colors, numbers, you know, like today we worked with tarot cards, and we use tarot cards as a tool for an exercise for our telepathy and psychic energies. And it was just so cool. It was so cool. Like, and people were like, I was like, you guys are about to blow your own minds. And everyone was like laughing. But literally after we did the exercise, everyone, their minds were blown. They were like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. Anyway, so yeah, so we're really like, you know, we're doing all the things that, you know, we're going to be learning more and leaning more into like the Magdalene lineage and what all that means. Isis as well. Just a lot. We do everything. So every week is different. It's very kind of tight knit, you know, in a way, and it's very supportive, and you know, you can like talk about whatever, share whatever, ask whatever. So yeah, it's just a really beautiful space. So anyways, if you're interested, okay guys, have a beautiful day. I will see you again soon. Mwah.